An options trader's actual question: what's NVIDIA's IV rank in the expected move into Friday? An AI agent ran the ORATS CLI, pulled current options data, and explained it back. No code, no browser. How's that versus NVIDIA's last earnings move? You keep asking and it keeps answering. That's the ORATS CLI. Your research question to options data, right in your terminal or an AI agent like Claude Code. Faster than the web tools, simpler than the raw API. Setup takes about 5 minutes with no coding needed. Let's look at how we get it running. Hi, this is Otto from ORATS. In this video, we'll install the ORATS CLI on Windows and Mac, then confirm that it works by pulling SPY data from ORATS. The goal is simple. By the end of this walkthrough, your computer should be able to request ORATS data through the command line. We are going to keep this very direct. You do not need to be a programmer. You do not need previous command line experience. You only need to follow the section for your operating system, copy the commands shown in the written guide, and confirm that SPY data appears at the end. Windows and Mac follow the same basic setup idea, but the actual commands are different in a few important places. To keep this easy for beginners, we will not mix the two installations together. First, we'll walk through Windows from start to finish. Then we'll walk through Mac from start to finish. Follow the section for your computer. Before we start, here is what you need. You need a Windows or Mac computer. You need Node.js version 20 or higher. You need an ORATS API token, and you need the terminal app for your computer. On Windows, we'll use PowerShell. On Mac, we'll use Terminal. The ORATS CLI is the tool that lets your computer request ORATS data using commands. Once it is installed, you can use it directly, or an AI coding agent like Codex or Claude Code can use it to answer options research questions in plain English. Let's begin with Windows. On Windows, open PowerShell. PowerShell is the Windows app where you can type or paste commands. You can find it by opening the Start menu and searching for PowerShell. First, check whether Node is installed. Node is the helper program that allows the ORATS command line tool to run. It also includes npm, which is the installer we use to install the ORATS CLI. In PowerShell, run the Node version command shown on screen. If it returns version 20 or higher, Node is ready. Next, run the npm version command shown on screen. If npm returns a version number, npm is ready too. If Node is not installed, or if your version is older than 20, install the current LTS version from Node.js. After installing Node, close PowerShell, reopen it, and check the Node version again. Now we'll install the ORATS CLI on Windows. Run the Windows install command shown on screen. On Windows, we recommend using npm.cmd. This helps avoid a common PowerShell script blocking issue. If the install succeeds, you may see a message saying that packages were added. That means the ORATS CLI has been installed. Next, add your ORATS API token. Your API token is your private access key. It tells ORATS that your computer is allowed to request ORATS data. Treat your token like a password. Do not show it in screenshots, videos, public documents, or support messages. In this video, we use the placeholder text, your token here. When you do this yourself, replace only that placeholder with your real ORATS token. Do not change the name ORATS_token. The ORATS CLI looks for that exact name. On Windows, run the first token command shown on screen. This saves your token for your Windows user account. In that command, the word user means the current Windows user account. Type the word user exactly as shown. Do not replace it with your Windows username. Then run the second Windows token command shown on screen. This makes the token available in the current PowerShell window right away. The first command saves the token for later. The second command makes it work immediately in the window you are using now. Now register the ORATS skill on Windows. Run the Windows skill command shown on screen. The ORATS skill helps AI agents understand how to use the ORATS CLI. It helps connect questions to the right ORATS endpoints and gives the agent more context about the returned fields. Now test the Windows connection. Run the Windows spy test command shown on screen. If the setup worked, you should see data returned for SPY. You do not need to understand every field in the output right now. The important thing is that SPY data appears. That tells us the ORATS CLI is installed, your token is connected, and your Windows computer can request ORATS data. If Windows gives you a red PowerShell error saying scripts are blocked, use the .command version of the command. Use npm.command instead of npm. Use orats.command instead of ORATS. That usually fixes the Windows PowerShell issue without changing your security settings. Now let's walk through the Mac installation. On Mac, open Terminal. Terminal is the Mac app where you can type or paste commands. You can find it by opening Spotlight Search and typing terminal. First, check whether Node is installed. Run the Node version command shown on screen. If it returns version 20 or higher, Node is ready. Next, run the npm version command shown on screen. If npm returns a version number, npm is ready too. If Node is not installed, or if your version is older than 20, install the current LTS version from Node.js. After installing Node, close terminal, reopen it, and check the Node version again. Now install the ORATS CLI on Mac. Run the Mac install command shown on screen. This installs the ORATS command line tool globally, so your Mac can run ORATS commands from terminal. Next, add your ORATS API token on Mac. Your API token is still your private access key. Treat it like a password. In the command shown on screen, replace only your token here with your actual ORATS token. Keep the rest of the command exactly as shown. Run the Mac token command shown on screen. This saves your ORATS token in your Mac shell settings. Then run the second Mac command shown on screen. This reloads those settings so terminal can use the token right away. Now register the ORATS skill on Mac. Run the Mac skill command shown on screen. Once the skill is registered, test the Mac connection with SPY. Run the Mac SPY test command shown on screen. If SPY data appears, the ORATS CLI is installed, your token is connected, and your Mac can request ORATS data. At this point, the installation is complete on whichever operating system you followed. The finish line is simple. If SPY data appears, the setup worked. From here, you can use the ORATS CLI directly, or you can let an AI coding agent use it for you. For example, after the CLI is working, you can open Codex or Claude Code and ask it to run the ORATS CLI command for SPY, then explain the return data in plain English. That is where the workflow becomes more conversational. You ask the research question. The agent uses the ORATS CLI. ORATS provides the options data. The agent summarizes the result. In this video, we focused on installing and verifying the ORATS CLI. For the full written guide, including copyable commands and troubleshooting notes for Windows and Mac, visit the ORATS blog linked in the description. Once your setup is working, you're ready for the next step. Using an AI coding agent like Codex or Claude Code to ask ORATS research questions in plain English. That is where the CLI becomes more than an installation. It becomes a direct path from your research question to current ORATS options data. Thanks for watching. For more options research tools, data workflows, and tutorials, visit orats.com.